Yeah, this is awesome. Always constantly vamping up to make information for us casters and viewers at home. We're going to see some aggression from Alone with the Sheriff in sewers. Going to find a pick and back off. Wow. Great shock dart on the subroza as well from Moonblue. So some great opening pistol. He's got a few rounds for it, and so you're hoping that maybe he can just find you a pick as they do start marching in here. Trying to overwhelm with defenses left. We are going to see Aleko able to pick up Moonblue. And Wardell does pop one off as well. So they get into a 1v3, or 2v3 rather. They do have sight. They could get spiked down at the very least.
2 for 1 is good. Now the turret can also be kind of a third defender here of the post plant. Wardell still holding close. They've got one player low at 15 HP. That's tough. Here comes the pusher on the backside. Nice from Yum. Double with the frenzy. No problems there. And it's Girl Kissers. Trapwire has already been deleted as a quick posture towards C seems to be on the table. And there's the dash in. Also the pull. Corey first one forward. Yum doesn't even have a chance to fire back as it's just TSM all over the site.
Yeah, they just quickly wrap Garage and up long. Good Asher utility to try to crack open some space. Now they will get that spike in. They will start backing off to play it from a long C position. Aleko still in here with the drone, just trying to get some intel turret up top as well. So they have a pretty good grasp of this site, pretty good intel gathering out there. They've shut down the Trailblazer already, and now they're just got to hold.
Already scouting out one. The trades come through. Toph eventually dealt with. He was the player through Garage. It all falls on to Moonblue. Nice hit fire for the first. Tries to correct the shots for the second, but Wardell's pistol comes into play, and TSM respond as
other than that, they have left it open, and TSM will take it. Using their Asher utility to clear out some trouble spots. Smokes are down. They are in. They will plant, and it's going to be one of those classic 5-on-5 retake type situations here for GK.
30 seconds left.
To be honest, for GK, though, these shock darts have stalled the plant. So even though they're still going to play retake, you've got all 5 members that are coming through. But the problem is Wardell deep has the force watching over towards window. Now the retake largely has to come just in towards connector, and Wardell is repositioned, but it doesn't make a difference. Alone trades things back. Big gunfight now starting to unfold on towards the site. Dashing away is Corey, but only for a small time. It all falls on to one, and Rossi cannot handle the 1v3. And GK, a beautiful retake to tie us at 2. Is a massive one here for Yum. Throwing shoulders. Here's the check. Oh, all the information is there.
That's huge.
Immediately the starter gets placed, but on the same moment, it's Levi who's able to actually open up some space over towards C. So here comes the push. The first 2 kills are in, and TSM have taken the site.
That is so tough, because like you said, GK were so well positioned and had the reads. Moonblue able to at least get a kill there onto a weakened core. They still have a chance to retake this. It's 3 versus 3, but Wardell creates a huge kill to get some access to Garage.
It's all about what happens off of this attacking lockdown. Moonblue had to try to commit. And in that effort, falls just down to Alone. 1v2, and not going to throw shoulders like that against Wardell. 3
shock darts coming in from Moonblue to try to buy a little bit more time to allow those rotations. And to be honest, they're all here before the spike goes down, so at least they'll have plenty of time to work this out.
The trapwire underneath Heaven, though, looked like it was kind of a predetermined setup for the Ares in hand. So that gets denied, and now all of a sudden Toph has to make a dicey call with the LMG. Cosmic Divide comes out. Corey's still holding close. Nebula is what is mostly being used for Girl Kissers to come in, but the problem is they're really not allowed entry in any form as the kills come out. No problem, and TSM go up 5-2. The defense quickly for Girl Kissers, unless there is a kind of play off of this corner. Yum does not get scouted out before the initial approach from Corey comes out, but the trades are decent, plus the extra kill mid-map means we've got a 4v3, and TSM have gained a lot of presence off the map with subroza's spot.
Bro, they're in BA Link right now. Like, they've that's when you know things are tough on the defense, when you're down a man and this much space to think about subroza. But Toph, nice clear, gets it back to a 3 versus 3, but this means A is wide open. Spike will go down, and once again, we'll have to see GK go for a retake here. You see that Cypher ult being put into play to get a little bit of information as well here for Toph.
Spike planted.
Just the mind games as well. Alone has been peeked from that corner so often. It's now dictated that Alone has to throw in some early shots. Tour comes out. Shot misses, though. Moon makes safe the turret. Second shot also a bit awry. And as Moon and Alone tally up 2, now it's just on to Rossi to hold. The decent news is the detainment comes out from the lockdown, but hold on a second. You don't want to get too far forward here for Rossi, because you might catch yourself a bit puzzled and bamboozled on where Alone has gone to, and that very well may have been the case. Although Alone does take some shots, Rossi now knows that the point of contact would be from the left. The timing is just going to favor Rossi with the spike cracking down.
Yeah.
Alone gets the kill, but TSM gets the round. Down A long, but with an Aldrone coming through, hold on. They pause, and with that, space now gained through mid-map. A couple of trail shots come out, but it's largely just Toph defensively who'd be here to deal with this play.
Yeah, Corey and company getting a lot of room here inside B side. Could plant the spike. They still have mid control. They can still play back as well. Subroza looking to press the link area as well to alleviate some of that retake pressure and ensure the spike can go down. But here comes GK looking to pounce. No kills exchanged just yet, though.
Oh, and you still got Corey who's hanging out backside gong, making life extra difficult. Alone with the blades, dives on in though. Subroza, nice correction. Reads Moonbloom right through the smoke. So now you got to deal with Subroza quickly if you're girl kissers, and that's a problem because Subroza is so good in these spaces. Eventually overwhelmed, but a lot of time has gone off from this spike defusal. Cosmic Divide comes through defensively. Now all the darts and utility comes out. Alone is still holding on to this. Not quite, I don't think getting it to halfway. It was darn close, but this might be enough. And yeah, it does not get fully to the halfway point. And with that, pretty much any hope of girl kissers sneaking away to fuse goes out the window.
Around the play.
Early seekers, early spam.
Well,
Aries go bird.
all right then. Of course, the Aries is kind of godlike right now for the price.
Yeah. But hey, if it works, it works. And such is the case, at least for now. Good information on Alone. Spam shots will be there.
Oh, no.
But Toph will at least
Toph
secure
says,
the
wait a
trade.
second. You're not getting away with that one for free. Dude, every time I see Toph's name, I can't think of the character of Avatar The Last Airbender, Toph.
And we'll have a bit of an obstacle to hurdle here. And does.
I know
Now
there's at
Toph.
least an Airbender fan at Riot because Jet exists. So, you know, like, I'm definitely not alone in that regard. As well as Killjoy there to maybe stall this for a bit, try to buy time to get people to rotate back. And that's, again, the rendezvous of Wardell, getting him already into B-side for that quick rotate.
Oh, that is a great flash coming through. Somali able to get onto the site. 2-for-1 goes the trade. Wardell wants to actually challenge this quickly through the nebula, and Alone says bet. Frenzy in hand, secures all the first 3 kills, and the spike gets planted, no problem.
Yeah, you can see Wardell was trying to make that quick rotation with the rendezvous, and of course he had the headhunter purchased for pistol round, but no frags really go on their way. Only Alley falls. Leko and Corey left trying to make this retake work here.
It was actually a great dart, finds so much damage. Only thing you would have liked to see more was maybe finding the double if you're being greedy about it. But Aleko getting it found Alone, looking for the ace and finds it, no problem. Frenzy. It's blinded. Subroza's already into the site. But is there an ability to find any contests? The answer so far, no. Now the peaks and poks starting to come out. You still have a long play from Aleko and they're on the back. It just comes down to when do you want to activate this flank? Subroza's going to tap. Alone to confirm first blood. And Aleko still hasn't moved yet. TSM have been pretty rigid in this retake. Finally, now the move comes out, but Moon is watching this, and Girl Kissers looking like they're going to lock down this spike. Just comes down to cleaning up the final 2 kills. Corey in the corner, last one left. No chance. It's nearly a flawless and really just a good execution from Girl Kissers. Similar approach here, at least look-wise, from TSM. The problem is it's being met really well.
Oh, wow.
Blades early from Alone. Gets the kill into Wardell, so a greedy play for the orb. I don't know if it's worth it, honestly. It's a 2-for-1 exchange, but Aleko up top moves over and, yep, absolutely keeps us at a 3v3.
And Spike spotted from Subroza and now dropped as Moonblue was trying to come back for it. So the aggression from TSM up middle is going to pay off. Toph now alone being boxed in here by a couple of players, and Subroza will put on the...
About it is you're really kind of locking things down from Aleko first and foremost. Full utility, by the way, for the defensive Sova. Corey sneaking in. Might not even be needed. Oh, bullet hose. 3 for it, and then Corey cleans the 4th.
Been tabs on it, turret in the corner as well, but it does get smoked off, but we'll see if the defense can hold.
Oh, great little gravity well in the mix. TSM. They find 1 kill over. The second comes through as well. 5v3 situation. And largely for Girl Kissers, they have to commit to this. The spike is still down inside the site.
Right.
How do you do that with abbreviated health pools for 2 of your 3 members?
Everything's so well
Aleko
covered.
trying to retake Garage. It's just, yeah, there's no room to work with.
That, you know, Garage window is still being held off here by Leko. They had the spam coming through from Subroza at long. It's going to connect on Yum. I mean, yeah, this is a nightmare.
Toph still playing close, maybe a chance, but no. Corey just behind, makes sure that the spam stays safe. And Moonblue, 6 HP, will just elect to try to save. Will TSM allow this?
think
I don't
this
think
is
they're
two
going to want to,
flawless
but-
rounds in a row from TSM.
I think they dropped one last time.
I don't know. This one is, though.
Not going to connect. And last chance saloon here for Girl Kissers. And it almost looks like it's just frustration into the foray of this round. Trying to rush forward. Good reveals coming out. And oh boy. It's just, no matter which way you look, it's just a spam down. Yikes. All right. Well, hey, here's the thing.
Need something else. They do have control of one at A side, and now they're keeping tabs on this B lobby area. They just need to make sure they don't die none. That's a tough one. Subroza goes out. This kind of leaves Rossi in a tough spot trying to hide the Nebula. Steps out, though. Huge kills. Can he get a third? Not quite, but he's still done a great job.
Oh, my goodness. So now, all of a sudden, with the abbreviated health pools, TSM in a 3v3 still have some utility to try to retake, including the recon dart. That will be sent over the top of the boathouse. Long flank coming all the way around the back. That's Corey who's trying to get there. Nanoswarm will chip away at a little bit of Alekko's health. And then the turret also will make sure that part of this back alley is made safe. But as TSM start to set themselves up for the retake, it's going to come from multiple angles. Nice guiding light comes through, but Alekko able to help out just the nick of time. Wardell over the top of him, gets the second, and it's all down to Allie. 1v3, 12 HP. You don't feel great about their chances. Just down to maybe can you pop off with a couple of one taps? The answer, no, and TSM retakes very smoothly.
Back calls to B side, so now it's 2 a sight. Alone looking to slip in here at A. Does get the sight. Blindsides Corey as well.
Timing's perfect for Alone. Rossi escapes the gravity well with an elimination and their life. But Alone's position has now moved extra far forward. Oh my goodness,
boy.
the big balls peak from Alekko. Unreal. And then the dart behind it with the gravity well. The spike will still be planted, but Yum is tragically low. And the follow-up shock dart will deal with it. And Wardell will say, no, not interested in any push-throughs off the flank. Blades in hand for Alone. Doesn't find the opportunity to pull the trigger. So TSM have stayed alive through this initial surge. But now here come the Seekers. Wardell actually able to find Yum through that, but Alone goes to work. Right clicks out for the Blade Storm. That'll be good for 2. Tough tallies the third. We've got ourselves a 4v2, but the spike will go down. Attacking lockdown also still a part of this. Defensively, TSM do not want to give this away. And Alekko's able to tally up another. Now Corey from the flank is going to be able to completely blow up the play. And what looked so good for GK.
Get in there alone with a couple of big dagger kills, but Alekko and company just being crafty. And okay, Rossi just got eradicated there.
Yeah, third time's the charm, right? With that gravity well, finally it connects. Wardell, 2 to force out. Rendezvous away just to a little bit more safety. Door shut on the play as Yum will get this plant down successfully, but TSM still looking to contest this post plant early. Only thing missing is Corey is not a part of this play at the moment. All still stuck over towards the middle of the map. So it's down to can Wardell find anything? Undersuri going to get called out for Moonblue. That's going to be sent all the way up towards the top. One will connect, but Wardell will stay alive. And in the same breath, Alekko still finds elimination. Guiding light. Comes out, finds success off the flash. But more Nebulas, gravity wells being sent in. All able to stay alive, just spamming the feet of TSM defenders up top. And eventually, now Corey does get here. And Ali's completely separated from the rest. A good reveal on Alekko. But will this actually mean anything? Because Corey will just take away the angle and then continues to do so at range. Oh man, TSM retake looking solid.
Sabit Alekko is waiting.
30 seconds left.
Pushed off by the Trailblazer.
That's it. No more utility for Alekko. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Oh my gosh. Just hold me. I'm terrified. Rossi for a third in the mix, and oh man. It's just like, how many times is Levi going to be in a position to where it's like, oh, he's done here? Nope, just kidding. Go walk away with 2.
Early emphasis at A lobby. Corey's kind of just forcing through it. Oh my god, if that would have worked.
Alekko though. Oh my goodness! A double with the Hunter's Fury. I'll be able to get out, fortunately.
Yeah, I
and
mean,
keep
that
this at a 3v3
grace.
because, sheesh.
Yeah, the saving grace is Ali getting that frag, man. If he doesn't do that, then this would be really worrisome. Because now they're looking to pivot over with the Cosmic Divide over towards B, but they still have to deal with Rossi, who's just holding the angle, trying to buy time, does get the intel on both players, and gets the blind side on Young that allows Wardell to push in. Oh my goodness.
Wow. Wow, 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 wow. And then even Electo still.
A low buy round, getting a kill, getting a phantom into Yum's hands, but Corey with the Jet Odin. Alrighty then. Not something you see every day. Alone pulls out the daggers, able to get one and start getting some space onto the site. And yeah, it's looking pretty good here for GK.
It's a massively valuable round for GK, not just because you're hoping and likely you should get the second on the scoreboard. Wait a second, I don't want to call it too soon.
Yeah, hold your
Because Electo's still alive.
Hold on.
They're going to invest the Seekers to this as well. Okay, surely not this time. Surely not. No. Surely not this time.
Surely not. Yeah.
There's no way. It can't happen. It just cannot happen. Okay, all right. So it's not just a thrifty round on the board.
At mid control, kind of alleviate some pressure. Now they're just all gathered up here on Catwalk. A lobby taken by TSM with the Lecco and Rossi. At least they have that. But they got more than they were asking for there as Moonblue and Yum get the better end of that trade. Now they'll have a site and they have a 4-on-2. And while we do see Corey and Wardell already in position, it's going to be a tough retake.
And Wardell just had so many targets to choose to shoot between, and unfortunately did not pick the correct one. It was Toph who had the long angle through Archway. But TSM have found some magic with the LMGs. And Corey do the same. This is a much taller ask with a 1v4 in front of him. Breaks both obstacles in his way, the door and the window. Recon bolt will reveal, and Corey will say, all right, I'm out of here.
Peace. Or is he? Doubling back at Heaven, catching the Predator with their knife out, lines up two, making this expensive. Does he have time?
Yeah, sure does.
Surely not. Okay. Oh my god. If he would have won that, bro. There, but he's still hanging around. You can see that GK are kind of dancing, trying to bait him out, try to set up some type of way to get him, but they just can't. And Subroza picks up alone at the same time, and my goodness, Wardell is just popping off.
It can't
See
happen.
you later, Moonblue. Oh my goodness, that's a way to end the half.
You kind of cut this defense down the middle.
Yeah, because you have TSM with mid control, but then you have GK getting, a lobby. So there's kind of dueling control taking place here, but Rossi now catches the A fallback. Subroza gets a timing on top he was not expecting, and now it's starting to look a little bit grim here for GK.
I really like that read from TSM as well when it comes to just kind of splitting up this defense as much as possible. You get through the site quickly. As you mentioned, like you block off the re-return right back towards the A site. You also cut off reinforcements. It's just a really nice position for TSM to use. But the round is not done yet. Yum, at least able to tally a first, more to find. The frenzy's looking better and better the more we see it. Second kill tallied. Information on where Electo has gone, but this is a very difficult 1v2 with not a lot of intel on where Rossi has gone. Gravity Well will pull. Then the recon bolt to follow. Yeah, and finally, I think a lot of teams, and we heard this I think a lot from FaZe last year, is like sometimes they just kind of freestyle around. The thing is, even when TSM may be in similar positions where they're kind of freestyling their hits, they're still connecting, like you mentioned, a lot of their abilities very nicely together.
Right.
So those
it might be freestyling, but it's like
received.
freestyling with a partner. Like, you got someone
Right,
coming with
yeah,
you doing
sure.
stuff. And so, yeah, you can definitely see they've been working on some things. As they have an even exchange thus far in this round, as TSM do take tree position. They clear out those nano swarms down A site as well.
Now Wardell going to take a peek. They got a lone isolated backside of the site. Cloudburst will come through. Rest of TSM will essentially suffocate the jet. That'll be good for the site now taken. Spike not confident enough to get planted, at least as of yet. And still holding on to it is Electo. And defensively, rawkus is actually in a nice position to possibly even challenge this.
Very well could. Might just be waiting out for the plant, though. On that'll take one player off the board. They'll use it to break the door and start getting a little bit more space. Smoke's now down, though. Two defenders will get under the balcony. Big kill from Moonblue there.
Double peek through the nebula. Electo underneath. Do you have a way to flush these players out? They are holding a pretty solid crossfire, and you could definitely see the mathematics and the gears are turning for GK. How do we do this? And how about just a really aggressive peek from Moonblue? It doesn't matter! Electo continues!
Oh, there's a couple of them that are still impactful. It's still not the optimal buy.
Yeah, Moonblue, nice try with the Marshall. Door shut on mid connection, so now you've got TSM threatening through the cosmic divide, knives even out in play. Well, he will at least respond with the first elimination for the defense. through this cosmic divide are looking to still try to take away space. The problem is they just do not have the information on where anybody is. Tough though, double. Needs to 1v4. Not gonna happen. 13-3 the final. TSM get through their first round, and